Morning students. Today we are going to start our maths lab activities. Let me know the geometrical figures shown in these pictures, in these images. Yes, the first image is about the railway track, which tells us about the, yes, very good, parallel lines. Even in the second image, trees are planted in a sequence, so they are representing parallel lines. Even in the third image also we are getting parallel lines, whereas in the fourth image we are not getting parallel lines, we are getting intersecting lines. Our first activity is regarding the parallel lines and non-parallel lines. So here we have a parallel line. This is a geometrical figure. I am drawing a line L and one more line which is parallel to line L. So here L and M are the two parallel lines. Okay, and on the next page I am going to draw lines I have drawn two lines which are non-parallel lines. So can you define parallel lines? Yes, very good. The parallel lines are the lines which do not intersect each other and which have always some distance, same distance between them. So here we can see the distance between these two lines is same and they are not going to intersect anywhere. So the lines which do not intersect each other and which have same distance between them are called parallel lines, whereas in the second figure I have shown non-parallel lines, that means which are going to intersect somewhere. In this particular figure they are not intersecting, but if I extend the lines they are going to intersect each other. So these are non-parallel lines, whereas these are parallel lines. Now I am going to draw a line which is intersecting the two parallel lines at two distinct points. So this is a line T intersecting the parallel lines at the point A and B, that means at the distinct points. In the same way, here also I am going to draw a line T again, which is intersecting the two lines X and Y at two distinct points P and Q. Two distinct points, and the line T is intersecting X and Y at two distinct points. So a line which intersect two lines or more than two lines at distinct points is called as a transversal. What is it called? Transversal. I am repeating the definition. A line which intersects two lines or more than two lines at two distinct points is called as a transversal. So I hope you have understood the meaning of transversal. Yes, very good. Now, because of this transversal and two lines in the first figure which are parallel to each other, so because of the transversal and two parallel lines, we are getting some angles here. Can you see these angles? Yes. So at the first distinct point, the angles, four angles are formed. Similarly, with the second line, again four angles are formed. So let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in all 8 angles are formed. All I understood? Yes, very good. Similarly, in the second figure also a transversal and two lines. They are forming how many angles? Can you imagine? Yes, very good. 8 angles are formed. So I am going to name them as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So here also, because of the transversal and two parallel lines, we are getting 8 angles. Here also, we are getting 8 angles. Now, out of these 8 angles, some angles are in pair. They are having some common properties. They are sharing some common properties. Let us see these angles or also their common properties. Now, let me know the angles in pair which are on the left hand side of the transversal and above the parallel lines. I am repeating. Let me know the angles in pair which are on the left hand side of the transversal and above the parallel lines. So 1, 4, 5, 8. These are on the left hand side. But are all are on the above the lines? No. Out of these 4, only 2 are above the parallel lines. So which are they? Yes, very good. Angle 1 and angle 5. So angle 1 and angle 5. So first pair we got which is in which angles are sharing some properties or common properties. Now let us see the second pair. The angles which are on the right hand side of the transversal and also above the parallel lines. Can you guess? Yes, very good. The second pair will be of angle 2 and angle 6. Now let us see the third pair. Third pair will be of the angles which are on the left hand side but below. So left hand side angles are 1, 4, 5, 8. But all 4 are not below. But out of those, these 4, only 2 are below. Which are they? 4 and 8. Very good. So the third pair will be of angle 4 and angle 8. Now the fourth pair. Last pair is left. Angle 3 and angle 7. Can you tell me the common property sharing by them? Yes, they are on the right hand side of the transversal and also they are below the parallel lines. So I hope you understood these pairs and having their common property. Have you understood the common property shared by them? Yes, very good. So now these type of angles having these properties, common properties are called, yes, pay attention, are called corresponding angles. What are they called? Corresponding angles. So these angles are very important. What is the name of these angles? Corresponding angles. Now let us see the second figure. Again, can you tell me the angles which are above and left hand side of the transversal? Very good. The first pair will be of angle A and angle E. Then the second pair, angle B and angle F. Sorry, right hand side and above the lines. Then third pair, below and left hand side. So angle D and angle H. Now the last pair, angle C and angle G. So what type of angles these are called? Yes, very good. Are called as corresponding angles. What are they called? Corresponding angles. So a transversal and two lines, whether they are parallel lines or non-parallel lines, they form how many pair of corresponding angles? They form 4 pair of corresponding angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 pairs of corresponding angles when a transversal intersect two lines, whether they are parallel lines or non-parallel lines. Today we are going to learn these corresponding angles in detail, or we are going to learn their property in detail. Now, what I am going to do is, I am going to take a butter paper, which is a transparent paper. I am going to keep this paper on the figure here in this way, and I am going to draw angle 1. So actually I am taking the replica of angle 1. And then, which is the partner of angle 1? Yes, the partner of angle 1 is 5. I am going to keep this angle 1 replica over its partner, and partner is angle 5. Yes. This is the vertex of angle 1. So angle 1 vertex should be over the vertex of angle 5. See here, it is covering angle 5. So they must be of the same measure. Then only they can cover each other completely. Yes, that means angle 1 and angle 5 are having same measure. So can I say that angle 1 is equal to angle 5? Yes, very good. So we can write down here angle 1 is equal to angle 5. This I can paste it here, and in the same way you can also paste it here at one corner of the left hand side page of the practical notebook. And then if anybody asks, show me whether the corresponding angles are equal or not, then from here you can easily take out and place it over the corresponding angle. Okay, so here you should paste it. Now I am going to take the replica of angle 2 on another piece of butter paper. This is angle 2. Okay. Now, see, this vertex of angle 2 is important for us. I am keeping, which is the partner of angle 2? Yes, angle 6 is the partner of angle 2. So I am going to place it over angle 6. Vertex of angle 2 should be over the vertex of angle 6, and their two arms should overlap, should match, should cover each other. Are they these two arms? These are, do you know that these are the two arms of the angle? Yes, these are the two arms of angle 2. They are covering the angle 6. They are covering the arms of angle 6. That means, can you conclude? Yes, what can be your conclusion? They must be of same measure. So can I write down here? Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Very good. Again, you can place it here. Then, next piece of paper. Now, which is the third pair? Angle 4 and angle 8. So now I am going to take off replica of angle 8. Only the vertex and the arms, because vertex and arms are only important for us. This arc is not important for us. So this is angle 8. I am going to place it over angle 4. Place it properly. The vertex of angle 8 should be over the vertex of angle 4. You should take care. So, are the arms of angle 8 covering the arms of angle 4? Yes, even the vertex is overlapping the vertex of angle 4. That means angle 4 and angle 8 must be of equal measure. So, can I write down angle 4 equal to angle 8? Yes. So, below this you can paste. Then take another piece and draw the replica of angle 3. Here I am drawing the replica of angle 3. this vertex is important for us. So this vertex of angle 3 I am going to place over the vertex of angle 7, and let us find out where the arms of angle 3 are over the arms of angle 7. These are the arms of angle 7. Yes, they are covering the arms of angle 7. So can I conclude that angle 3 is equal to angle 7? So we have seen that angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 4 is equal to angle 8, and angle 3 is equal to angle 7. And remember that these are the corresponding angles formed by a transversal and a normal and parallel lines. Okay. Now let us consider the second figure where lines are not parallel, but we are having corresponding angles here also. Let us consider the first pair, that is angle A and angle E. Now I am going to take the replica of angle E. This is the vertex which is important for us, and then I am going to draw another arm. Write down here angle E. So this is the replica of angle E. I am going to place it over its partner. This vertex should be over the vertex of angle A. So I have placed in the proper way now. Now let us see. Can you see here the vertex of angle E is placed over the vertex of angle A? Yes, this is the one arm of angle E. It is over the one arm of angle A. But see, this is the second arm of angle E, and this is the second arm of angle A. Are they covering each other? Are they over each other? No. That means, are they of equal measurement? No. As they are not of equal measurement, that means they are not covering each other. Or they are not covering each other, it means that they are of the different measurement. So, what is your conclusion? Yes, angle A is not equal to angle E. So, here you will place this butter paper. Okay. Now, the second butter paper. Now, let us see the second pair, angle B and angle F. So, angle B I am going to draw now, the replica of angle B. So, here one arm, second arm, and the vertex, and write down here angle B. So let us place it over its partner. So this is the vertex, I have placed it properly, and this is the arm which is covering one arm of angle F. What about the second arm? Is it covering? No. The arm of angle B is not covering the second arm of angle F. Therefore, they are not equal. Very good. So, angle B is not equal to angle F. So, below this I am going to paste. Yes, very good. Now, the third one. Which one I will draw now? Angle D, the replica of angle H also we can draw. So let us draw the replica of angle H. So this is the replica of angle H. I will place it over D. I will try to cover both the arms. Here I have covered one arm. But what about the second arms? This is the arm of angle H and this is the arm of angle D. Are they covering each other? No. So what is your conclusion? Angle D is not equal to angle H. Very good. Now place it here. You can paste it one below the other. Now I am going to draw the replica of angle C. Very good. The replica of angle C. Very easy as it is a butter paper. So this is angle C. I am placing it over the partner, its partner is G. See here, the vertex is covered, one arm is covered, but what about the second arm? This is the second arm of angle C, whereas this is the second arm of angle G. Are they covering? No. So what is your conclusion? Angle C is not equal to angle G. So I am going to place it here. All these butter papers, one below the other. So here, when the lines are not parallel, we are getting that these corresponding angles are not equal to each other in pair. But what is your conclusion here? These are the corresponding angles, these are the parallel lines, and are the corresponding angles equal? Yes, the corresponding angles are equal. So can I write down here? Corresponding angles are equal. But when? When the lines are parallel. Yes, very good. So this is our observation. So you should underline the headings here. Observation. Then here also this is the observation. So what is your observation here? What can you conclude here? Yes, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are not equal. So I hope you understood the activity. After observation, always it's learning outcome. So here leave one or two lines and then write down learning outcome. Yes, learning outcome will be we learned that when lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. Now what will be the learning outcome for this? Yes, the learning outcome for this particular part of the activity is that we learned that when the lines are not parallel, corresponding angles are not equal. So I hope you understood the activity. Now some important notes regarding the practical notebook. So you are already familiar with this type of notebook. This is called as a practical notebook. If it is not available with you, you can do with any copy which is easily available at your home. So the drawing part should be done with the pencil. I have shown it with the sketch pen so that it should be visible to you. Okay, now let us see what can be the name of the activity. So this is activity number 1. The name of the activity will be, yes, corresponding angles. What is the name of the activity? We have learned about the corresponding angles. So we will name the activity as corresponding angles. Then afterwards we should write down aim. So what can be the aim of the activity? Yes, to learn about corresponding angles. To learn about corresponding angles. Then what? Leave one line and then write down materials required. Materials required will be scale pencil. You can use any colored pencil. To make it more attractive, you can make use of the colored pencils also. Scale pencil and butter paper. Then next will be procedure. Procedure should be written in steps. So first will be draw two parallel lines and a transversal. Then the second step will be mark the angles formed as angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 till angle 8. Then third step will be take the replicas of angles and paste these replicas over the partner angle and observe. Then observation, then learning outcome. So in this way the writing part is to be completed. Then same aim you can write down, and you can write down materials required here also, and observation is already written, learning outcome is already written, and procedure, now this procedure, materials required and aim, I am leaving it for you. So I hope something very new and interesting. Today we have learnt about the parallel lines and the corresponding angles. So this property of parallel lines or this property of corresponding angles, often you are going to use sums in higher classes also. So thank you students. Complete the notebook and keep it ready.